Welcome to Unchained here on Pahrump News. I'm your host, Deanna O'Donnell. So glad that you could join us tonight. Well, I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and New Year. It's been an exciting time right now, of course, with the whole town and all of the activities that we had going on here. I hope that you tuned in to Pahrump News Facebook page and YouTube channel to get all the latest news stories that have been happening around town. We've been trying to post them as they come in, of course, and we want to say that we have such a great guest here tonight. I just love her. She is my dear friend, but she also is the coach of our local robotics team, Awkward Silence. We're going to speak to Jennifer Riendeau when we return.
Sponsored by 123 Handyman, Yard Cleanup, Yard Maintenance, and so much more. Give them a call at 775-253-8066. We will leave you with a smile.
And I'm here with my guest, Jennifer Riendeau. How you doing?
I am wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Good, good. So glad you're here. So let's talk a little bit about what you do. I mean, you do a lot of things.
I try.
She works at Home Depot, in case everybody is like, where did I see that lady? You might have also seen her with the robotics club with the 4-H. Tell us what's going on with the robotics.
So I am one of the coaches for 4-H, Awkward Silence, the robotics team at our local 4-H. And me and my son, actually, Dylan, is the second coach for the team now this year. Previously it was my husband, but we switched over. And my husband is retiring away, and my son is stepping up. So, yeah, it's a great program.
That's pretty awesome that he's a coach, though, right?
Yes, he's the one that got us involved in it to begin with. He was in 7th grade and did the FLL first Lego League club in the SAFE program. A buddy of his grabbed him by the arm and said, "Hey, come with me, let's do this." And as they got through 7th grade, they went through 8th grade in the program, and then they aged out of the middle school, and the high school didn't have a team, FLL or FTC, which is what we do, First Tech Challenge. And that one, so that the teacher went to the 4-H and said, "Hey, can we start a club here for the robotics?"
Yeah.
And they said yes. So,
and you guys are doing it through the 4-H right now. We were just talking about the 4-H a little while ago, because the 4-H has so many different things for kids to do. And it's $1 a year, everybody. But I got to tell you, they have great programs, and also the community can get involved with their talents in teaching things as well, right?
We are always looking for adults that are willing to share their talents with the youth of the community. One of the things that I hear and see on Facebook quite a bit is there's nothing for the kids to do in this town. But the reality of it is 4-H is a great youth development program. We have tons of clubs that are super exciting. We have Dog Den. They teach basic dog skills, agility, those types of things.
That's fantastic. I need that.
We have a sewing club. We have an advanced sewing club. So as you get used to the sewing and you know what you're doing, then you can move on to the advanced class. We have a kids in the garden. So they're teaching basic gardening skills. In fact, they usually show some of their crops that they grow at Fall Festival. So lots of fun things that
they
they're
even
doing
have
there.
animal programs, which they're kind of well known for their programs for those.
Correct. Livestock is one of the probably most popular or well-known 4-H program that we have, and we do have a livestock club as well. But we also have a homeschool co-op, which they do a lot of the art things so that they can get those art credits in. And then they also have just a basic crafting club that they also do. There's just tons of different stuff.
And they have robotics. See, it's interesting to me that we have robotics in the 4-H, and you started your club. There's this club now in the middle school, right, as well now?
So the middle school has an FLL team as well as the 4-H. The 4-H actually now has 3 levels of robotics. We have the FLL Explorer, which is 6-year-olds to about 11-year-old. Then they have the FLL First Lego League, which is 12-year-olds to about 14-year-olds. And then FTC, which takes on 14 to 18. On rare occasions, we've taken kids that are between 12 and 13 if they have at least 1 year of previous FIRST experience, which is the program that we go through, FIRST Inspires. So if you have experience with FIRST, then 12 or 13, you can get into our club.
Are you working all those clubs now?
No, so there's other coaches that do the two younger groups, and then I do the FTC, which is the First Tech Challenge.
And we talked about this also. Were you interested in robotics before you coached and all that stuff?
I had no even knowledge of what a robotics would entail. So, like I said earlier, my son got involved in 7th grade. By the time he was going into high school, they didn't have a team, so they went to the 4-H. They got a club going there. The first year, it was 2 different coaches. Ashley and Adam were the coaches for the first season. And then the next year, Adam moved out of state. Ashley took on actually an all-girls team at the 4-H, the Valkyries. Unfortunately, they had to disband because she moved out of state as well. So Awkward Silence was there with all these boys that didn't have a coach because they went to all-girls team. Yeah. So me and my husband stepped up. We became the coach. Like I said, I was just the team mom to begin with, right? Showed up to the stuff, baked cookies, did that type of stuff. And then the next thing you know, I'm a coach.
You're a coach now.
And we're a pretty successful team.
I know, because you have been, and we're talking about the Awkward Silence team. They've went to state a couple times.
We've gone to state every year that we've been a team. Now, you do have to qualify for states. You can't, it's not just an open invitation. Only 24 teams in the Nevada go to state championships, and they divide it between Northern Nevada and Southern Nevada. Southern Nevada alone has about 34 to 36 teams registered.
Wow.
And then Northern Nevada has anywhere from 18 to 20 teams. They usually have a few less than us.
So we do pretty good.
We do pretty good. We usually, knock on wood, rank somewhere in the top 5 in state going into the state championships. We're usually top 3 going into league championships, but by the time we're through states, we're usually somewhere in the top 5 in the state, which is amazing for our small town, right?
Right.
And somebody who knows nothing about robotics.
Something that we're so proud of. I got to tell you, you have a pretty new team this year.
We do. I have 2 children on the team that were on the team last year. But the rest of my team is all brand new to this program at all. I have 3 that came up from FLL, so they understand first, but First Lego League and First Tech Challenge are really very different types of organizations. So they're all brand new. Yeah. And then I've got 2 kids that joined that are in high school that had no idea what the program was at all, and they were just friends with a team member, and that's how they joined.
How many people do you have on your team now?
I have 7 kids on my team this season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what are you guys looking at right now? Because you guys are gearing up, right, for competition?
We are gearing up. We've gone through meet plays 1 and 2, so we've done the first 2 competitions of the season. Currently ranked, I want to say 4th. I think we're 4th right now going into where we're ranked, I believe. They're doing things a little bit different now, so it's really hard to determine because there's rank points and all kinds of confusion. But as far as the overall scoring, we're right about 4th place. Our next competition is January 10th, and that's going to be out in Mesquite. Yes, okay. we are going to Mesquite. We're going to do a competition out there. I volunteer. I'm a robot inspector, and
yeah, you put that on your resume.
Right. So I can't inspect our own robot for our team, but I inspect all the other robots, not all of them, but I inspect the other robots to ensure that they're safe and
they haven't put any V8s in them or anything.
No, nothing, no compressed gases and things like that. We have to be no flamethrowers or saws. We're not doing battle bots. It's actually pretty cool because there's 4 robots on the field at a time, and one of the coined phrases for first robotics is cooperation. Yeah. So it's like a competition, but you have to cooperate with each other because it's 4 robots on the field. It's 2 versus 2, right? Yeah. So you have an alliance partner.
Yeah. That's really good too.
And your alliance partner in this match might be the one against you in the next match. Yeah. So it's completely randomized.
Yeah, that
you never know who you're going to be partnered up with.
So that you learn how to work with people who you might be in competition with. You know, it teaches some good skills.
It really does. They've learned a lot of teamwork skills. I'm really proud of our team. Since its inception, the very first year, our kids are really good about sharing their knowledge with other teams, especially teams that are brand new.
Yeah.
Now that we're going into our 7th season, that doesn't sound like a long time for a lot of people, but in robotics, it's a pretty long time because rookie teams every year. And so they really go out there, and if there's a team struggling to pass inspections, you know, we run over and we're like, hey, what's the struggle? How can we help you get to where you can pass inspection so that you can get on the field?
That's really
and the whole thing is they really want to, obviously they want to win, right? It's a competition and they're a team. But they want to win against players that are at their same level.
Yeah,
they
100%.
don't want to sweep because they're the only ones that you know what's going on, right?
Yeah, because what good is that, right?
Right, and we've got some very good competition this year. In fact, my son and I were talking about one of the teams that's down in Las Vegas, that they have a phenomenal robot.
Really?
And we're like, ooh, that's the world championship. that robot's going to Worlds. So that's the one thing we strive for, is going to World Championships, which is in...
You guys have kind of like a thing for every robot, though. Like, they give you rules for the robot for that year, right?
Every year it's a completely different season, so every year the whole game changes.
Yeah.
This year we are doing kind of an archaeology theme, so it's called Decode.
Yeah.
And it's like taking the information of the past and bringing it into the future for innovative product and stuff like that. So it's really cool. Last season was Deep Dive, so they did an ocean theme where it was learning about the ocean and different things like that. So every season's a little bit different. This year we do have to have we're taking like gopher balls, which are 5-inch balls that have holes in them, like a wiffle ball style, but 5 inches. And then they have to be able to pick them up off the ground and then launch them into a goal. And then bring them down a ramp and then empty the ramp and redo it again.
Are you seeing new technology with these robots every year?
We really do. In fact, they're getting ready to change up a bunch of stuff and make some of the stuff that we've been using obsolete, to where we are going to have to start purchasing different stuff in order to run our robots. So our fundraisers are going to come up and you're going to see us out there.
And that's one thing that
please
they
come
need
help us.
Is all those fundraisers, because we want to keep Pahrump and Nye County tops in the competition. So
yeah,
it's
gonna be
I'm going
fun.
to say something like we want to beat Vegas.
I would love to beat Vegas, but I would also love to beat Reno. Our state championships are in Reno this year, so we are going to have to figure out funding to travel to Reno. We're going to have to be in hotels for 3 nights, so that gets very spendy for a small town team. Some of the schools get different grants and things like that, because we're not a school, we don't get the education grants that they do. So all of our stuff is pretty much led through sponsorships and donations, and we have some great sponsors.
Does 4-H
people
have
that have been with us.
Any money that goes towards it?
They do help us out a little bit, but they have so many clubs that they're funding all the time that it's like we can't take all of their money.
and that's true. You guys had some really good fundraisers before with some items and stuff. Are you going to be doing that one again? Especially, I'm talking about the one that you had at Nye Communities Coalition. It was so much fun. You had a lot of really good items up for raffle and stuff.
Yes, we do our annual gala. We do it every year. I have not planned this year's yet because I just got really far behind in my life. A little bit crazy sometimes, but we are looking to maybe do one in February between our league championships and our state championships. We have
love
about
that
3
one,
weeks
you
right
guys
there.
had so many good items up for raffle, and I got to tell you, it's a good fundraiser and just fun all the way around.
It really is a good time. We bring the whole field. We bring the robot. We let the public is allowed to drive the robot around a little bit to kind of see what we do. We invite other teams to come, and we'll do little mock competitions so that people can see exactly what we have to do. It's really a good time, and it's a great way to get to know what the kids are doing.
Yeah, I liked how kind of it was more relaxed with the kids showing off the robot, and I got to see a lot of the excitement, and even other kids that hadn't seen the robots before, their excitement on their faces. I mean,
Yes, robots and kids. Man, I'm telling you, like you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. It's a good time. We usually try to do, like last year was the first year we did a spaghetti dinner with it, so that we could do a little bit bigger fundraiser with offering a dinner. And
Are you
then
gonna
we
do
had
that
the
again?
raffle prize. I think so. It went over pretty well. It was a lot of work, but definitely worth it.
When's the competition up in Reno?
So state championships this year is the last week of February, like the 22nd, 23rd, I believe. That Friday, Saturday.
So that's soon.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
coming up quicker than we
Gosh,
ever
dang,
are
it doesn't
ready
even
for.
seem like
for
it was
sure.
a year ago.
Every year it feels closer and closer. Like they used to be in March, and now they're in February, and pretty soon it's going to be January.
Well, they can't do that because the weather is driving up to Reno.
Right? Yes.
So they need to.
2 years ago we went to Reno, and there was a blizzard. It was
They should push them a little bit more out there.
They had to move the location because the school was closed down because of the snow. So we ended up having to do it in the circus. So it was fun.
So tell everybody how they can donate, how they can get involved. They're obviously going to want those tickets for the gala. And then also next year, when does the actual, it open up for registration?
So our I'll put out there on Facebook and everywhere that I can put it when I get the dates planned for the gala, and that will be open to the public, raffle prizes, dinner, the whole 9 yards, and then stopping by the 4-H building at any time. We meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So if you ever want to come by and see what we're doing, the 4-H building is open to the public when we're there. You can come check us out.
Right there on the corner of Calvada and Dandelion Streets. You can't miss it.
So Master Gardener building is in the front, the dark brown building, and then there's a big tan metal building in the back. That's where 4-H meets.
There you go.
That's where we'll be.
Perfect. And I gotta say that they should come and check it out and see what you guys are doing. When's the registration open for?
So we usually, shortly after state championship, we take a little bit of a break, and then we do a summer camp. So our team always hosts a summer camp.
Oh, good.
So we are usually using that summer camp time to kind of really see who's interested in joining the robotics stuff, and we're always looking for recruitments there. The thing about First Tech Challenge is you have the ability to actually enroll anytime. Like you can accept new kids anytime during the whole year. We tend to cut it off before first competition, just so that the people that are competing are the ones that have worked on the robot and done all the work. So usually we start recruiting really hard around July and August, because kickoff is in September.
Okay.
So the first weekend of September is when we figure out what the next new game is going to be for the future season. So that's pretty exciting, and it's really cool because this year the high school team started. Actually, last year the high school team started up again. So they have a team again. So now this year. Mr. Williams is the coach for the robotics team this year. Pretty cool. They have a great team. They have a good group of kids too.
Oh, good.
So,
and then they might be coming over to you eventually. Who knows?
So a lot of times we've actually met up with them a couple of different times, given them some pointers and help, shared supplies with them when needed, and like we've invited them to our space, so they have the ability to come whenever they want to work with our team, or even just practice with another robot on the field, because we can practice all day long, but if you don't have another robot getting in your way, then you don't know what it's going to be like when you're on the competition field and there's 4 of you out there.
There you go. All right. So if people have an interest in the 4-H Robotics Club and joining, then you should talk to Jennifer Riendeau. But also, you post on your personal page. Do you post on the 4-H page as well?
I don't post on the 4-H page. Another person does usually post the stuff on the 4-H page. Cherry does that. But we do have an Awkward Silence group page on Facebook that is specifically for the club that I post a lot of things on for that as well.
So people can find out more about that. And of course, you'll post when the gala is and all of that stuff. And the summer camp.
Yes.
The summer camp's going to be so much fun. And if you want to donate and find out more, you can do that. If you're interested in helping out, if you're interested in teaching classes at 4-H or getting
sharing
involved
a skill, we are always
Everybody's got
looking for
skills.
Adult volunteers to start clubs to get these kids things to do, fun things to do. We're looking for somebody to start a cooking club. We're looking for somebody to start a photography club. There actually is really, there's 4-H is kicking off in Amargosa. So they have they have a mech tech club where they do mechanical and technological engineering stuff, and they have an astrology club getting ready to start. So they've got some stuff so that some of the kids from Beatty are also involved in the Amargosa ones. So yeah, we're trying to get it all over Nye County. We want these kids to have good, fun things to do. So if you are at all interested in sharing your talent, please reach out.
Yeah, and then also, if your kid needs something to do, there's a million clubs. It's $1 a year.
$1 a year.
I will pay for your kid's yearly membership. I'm a big spender. All right, so I don't know the number for 4-H, but people can find out more by going to 4-H Facebook. If you have the number on hand, give it to them. But otherwise, Jennifer Riendeau's Facebook page, and of course, Awkward Silence as well. And we'll keep up to date. You always give all the stats of what's going on with Awkward Silence, too. So
I try really hard to.
Videos and pictures.
We have a lot of sponsors, a lot of great community involvement, people that have helped us out since year one that we appreciate so much. So keeping them informed of what we're doing, that's the best way for me to be able to reach out and
Donations
do that.
from businesses for the gala for auction items.
Yes, we're always looking for something good.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much, Jennifer.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye. All right, I want to thank Jennifer for coming by, and I'm so glad that our robotics team is doing so well. Of course, our other robotics teams as well. Support them if you can. It's very important to support these kids in these extracurricular activities. If you want to find out more information, contact the 4-H Club and keep up to date on their Facebook page and, of course, Awkward Silence's group page as well. Right now, we're going to go to your Save a Pet from the Nye County Animal Shelter.
Sponsored by 1-2-Tree, handyman, yard cleanup, yard maintenance, and so much more. Give them a call at 775-253-8066. We will leave you with a smile.
Hello, I'm Olive Ashwell with the Nye County Animal Shelter, and I'm here today with Riley. He's a 6-year-old neutered male, and he just came to us because his owner is no longer able to take care of him. She became ill. And so we just got him in, and he is a very lovable, sweet boy. So please do come to the shelter at 1580 East Siri Lane any day, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5, and Sundays by appointment by calling 775-751-7020.
Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of Unchained. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. I hope that you had a wonderful time tonight. I know that I did, and we will talk to you real soon. Good night.